Welcome everybody. Hello, I am Trish, the Purple Yarnivore. I am coming to you after what seems like a long time. I think it's only been a week, but I have been meaning to do this video for a few weeks now. I have several videos that I want to do and I try and fit them in my daily schedule, but this one has been put off for a little bit. First off, for anybody that's new, thank you for joining the Purple Yarnivore family. I'm so excited to have you here, and I hope that you enjoy all my videos. Please like, share, subscribe, and continue to watch, because it, as other YouTubers say, it helps with the analytics, and it really does. Anyway, so the first thing I wanted to share with you guys is some hauls that I did, just some small hauls. As some of you may already know, Premier had a big sale on their cotton glitz yarn, and not little balls, but the big balls. They had them 3 for $5, and I saw that and I'm like, no way, not the big balls. The big balls. Stop. I know, like in my head right now I'm saying stop saying that. Anyway, they had the big ones. Premier Home cotton glitz, the big cotton glitz, and I got myself the red ones. Look, it's red and gold. I'll just let you sit here for a moment. I'll try not to make my video too long tonight. Yeah, right. And the 3-packs, $5. I just could not believe it. And when I checked earlier today for Black Friday sales, they were still there. So since I already got my little stash of them, I didn't try to get any more, because several months ago, I had gotten the white glitz and the turquoise glitz yarn. So I think I'm pretty complete on cotton glitz yarn. So I got the 3-pack of the red, and I got the 3-pack of the green and gold. I have not opened the green yet, because I assume it's just like the red except green. And I was super excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Probably some kitchen stuff, but I was very excited to get these. $10 for 6 of these bad boys. Let me tell you a little about them. They are 83% cotton, 15% polyester, and 2% metallic, and the yardage 490 yards. So multiply that times 6. And that's how much yardage I got total with these. Then, let me tell you something. In several groups that I'm a part of, all I've seen was posts about how the Dollar Tree had yarn. And I've been seeing this for months now. And for a couple months, I've been looking and looking. I've been babysitting my Dollar Tree, like, surely we will get some yarn soon. Finally, I said, you know what? Maybe it's just because I live in backwoods Iowa. I don't know. But I never saw yarn at my Dollar Tree. So I said, okay, fine. I'm going to give up. I'm not going to worry about finding yarn at my Dollar Tree. Everyone else is lucky. Ha ha, happy for them. But I cannot find it for myself. That sounds kind of bitter, I think. Anyway, so I went to Dollar Tree to get some like cute little things for a friend's daughter of mine to send, you know, nothing, not a big deal or anything, just some small things that I thought her daughter would enjoy. And we were going down the craft aisle looking for things that we thought my friend's daughter might enjoy. And that's all we were looking for. And all of a sudden, can you believe it? There was yarn. I was like, are my eyes deceiving me? I need to pinch myself. Is this really happening? Do I really see yarn on these shelves? Even now it takes my breath away. I was ecstatic. I was like, help me load up, Halo, Halo being my daughter. So, in all my excitement, I mean, it's not like they had an aisle full, but I did wipe them out of some colors. So I got the Premier Just Yarn worsted, and I was like so surprised that it was soft. Like, I kind of expected it to be like a Super Saver kind of thing. And when I talk about softness, I always compare it to Super Saver because then I appreciate the softness that much more. But this stuff is surprisingly soft. Like, I couldn't believe it. Anyway, so I got 3 balls. 3 balls of juniper. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty color? It's very juniper-y. And I got 3 colors of this called Azure. That's not all, folks. Then I got 3 skeins of this one called Marmalade or Marmalade. Look at that. It's like kind of like a, I'm shedding on it. It's kind of like a pumpkin-y color. And then I wiped them out of 4 skeins of royal purple because, as my name implies, I love purple. My favorite color in the whole entire world. And like I've said before, everything should be purple. My apartment walls should be purple. More like lilac. My car should be purple. The outside of the building that I live in should be purple. Where I work should be purple. The sky should be purple. The world should be purple.
You think water
purple is my favorite color. So I got royal purple, 4 skeins of that. And finally, last, I saw that they also had Premier Just Cotton. And it feels like cotton yarn, like maybe peaches and cream or something like that. Sorry for that little pause. My daughter was coughing in the background, not because she's sick, because she's got a dry throat. It gets very dry in Iowa, and I just had to make sure she got herself some water. Anyway, so I got the Just Cotton, and it is 104 yards, 85% cotton, 15% polyester, just like the regular Premier Home Cotton. And I got myself 4 of those. But wait, that's not all. So I took a little trip to Hobby Lobby. They had their 30% off sale, as they normally do. And I had myself a little fun at Hobby Lobby. Now, I didn't get like a cart full or anything, but I was in the mood to get some Christmas yarn. And so I got myself some I Love This yarn. This is the color red. And it is red with silver sparkles. Oh, look at that. That's sparkly, sparkly, happy, shiny. Love it. I got 2 skeins of that. I got 2 skeins of the green called Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean. Must be a typo. It seriously says Jelly Bean. Jeally. And it's the green with silver sparkles. Isn't that pretty? So I can put these together. So pretty. And each of these is 90%, 97% acrylic, 3% metallic polyester, 252 yards. And I got 2 of each of those. And then I got 2 of the I Love This yarn metallic. Look at that. So, look at all those together, huh? That's going to make like a beautiful sweater or a blanket. I have not decided yet. I just saw it and said, it's mine. And then something that's been around for a while, but I have not tried and decided, I'll pick up a skein or 2. And that is, relocate that price tag. Not that it needs to be on at all, but Bloom Chunky. And this I got for knitting hats. And I just really think the Bloom yarn is best when you're knitting with it, because you can really see that pattern come out, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's 100% acrylic, 109 yards, and you can see the pattern, how it's supposed to work up. And this color is called Wildflower. This is my first time ever trying Bloom yarn. Whether it's the regular Bloom or the chunky Bloom or Bloom. I have never had the Bloom before, and this is my first time. I got 1 skein of this. And then I got 1 skein excuse me, of Dahlia. And this is how the Dahlia is supposed to work up. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And both of these are for knitting. The Bloom Chunky, before I forget, is a bulky 5. And then, during this shopping trip, I did not limit myself to yarn. No. Doing stitch markers. Check out my Etsy shop, by the way. I got me, because they were having a sale on a certain brand of charms. So they were having a sale on the Explorer by Transitions. And I got some travel charms. And these are to make stitch markers. So you can see there's like, you know, look at the passport one, an airplane. So I got some travel ones. I got dinosaurs. Look! I I love it. Dinosaurs. And then last, these were not on sale, but I had a 40% off coupon. So I got me some really pretty fishers. Look at those fish. Now, I am not like a fish person, but I saw these and thought they were so, so pretty. Fishies. So, that is my hauls for yarn. Then I got some finished objects. I made myself a sweater. Oh, you probably can't see it that well. I don't know, but it's a sweater. It's got short sleeves. It fans out. And this is like one of those kind of unlabeled. It's a little big. I made it a little big, but it's got wool in it, so maybe if I wash and dry it, it'll shrink a little. It's one of those ice yarns that were like a winter sale, but it doesn't have like its own special name. But I thought it's pretty thick. It actually feels like it might be a 5-weight. So Iowa winters, you know, it's going to be warm, even with just the short sleeves, which I think I'm going to decrease on these a little more. I still have more of this yarn left. I might turn this into a long sleeve. We will see. So I got that sweater finished. And then I made this hat. Now, you can see that it's all kind of together, but hold on. Let me get my head. Let me get my head really quick. And this way you'll have a better idea of what it looks like when it's actually on a head. So I shared this. I'm not sure if I'll do a tutorial on this hat or not. I just kind of sat down and winged it, you know. So I just have been a ribbing freak kind of lately. So anyway, this is what it actually looks like when it's on a head. And I used the Mary Maxim Starlit Sparkle yarn. And by the way, I didn't like the yarn too much because the sparkle that goes through it, my hook kept catching on it, and it was breaking it, and it was just a mess. So I don't know if you could see, but it starts out kind of skinny up here and gradually fans out into this long strip. But you can see, and you know, I always shock myself when I make something that actually turns out. I'm like, oh my God, it worked. And I don't always remember to write down how I did it. Sometimes I just get into like some creative mode and I just start going at something and I don't always have a plan. I'm just, okay, well, we're going to do the increased rows, and then, I don't know, you know, I think I'll do a post stitch every 2 stitches, and eventually it turns into something like this. So I really love this hat. I really love it. I do. And this, I made this hat also, and I think you could probably still see like the ribbon on it. So this hat, this is made with I Love This Yarn. God, which kind is it? I forget offhand, and I'm not going to walk away from the camera to go chase labels, but this is an I Love This Yarn Hobby Lobby yarn. They still have it at my Hobby Lobby, so if I needed to get another skein, I could. But this was kind of inspired by the Ross hat, because like when I knit a hat, I preferred to do the 2x2x2x2s. Well, he kind of does this 3x2 effect, and I thought, I like that kind of ribbing. I wonder if I can duplicate it in crochet and make an entire hat like that. So I've got this really cool 3x2 ribbing, and maybe it kind of does look knitted, but I like how, actually, I really like how this yarn's striped up. It's almost as if the hat was actually knitted. Let me put it on her head too. And that's kind of how it looks. Maybe if but you can see, and it's so comfortable too. Look at that. I am like excited about it. This is so easy to duplicate. It's not even funny. I could probably do this in my sleep. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on this hat. The texture, if you're a texture person, it feels so nice. So, I'm a weirdo. And then, I actually do have to get up for a minute. One last thing. This is actually a project that I'm working on. It's another sweater. And the top is just typical for the type of sweater it is. But I was really surprised that the stitch count turned out to be just perfect enough that I could do this stitch that is called the reverse V stitch, reversible V stitch. Creative Grandma has the stitch tutorial for that. So just look up, or even just go into YouTube, into your little search thing, and put in crochet reversible V-stitch. And I'm sure her video will pop up just like that. But excuse me. So I started this sweater. Oh. And it's working up to the point I'm doing the reversible V-stitch after I get past the boob part. So I still need to fix the collar and stuff, but this is going to be so warm. But that V-stitch, I'm doing the whole bottom part of the sweater in this V-stitch, the whole thing all the way down. And I am excited. That's my favorite word. I don't know why I use it so much. I'm just an excitable person. Anyway, this is a WIP. This is a WIP. And I am loving that reversible V-stitch. I am just, my mind is blown that it even worked to begin with. That the stitch count came out so perfectly, because it's like, I believe it's a 6 plus 2. Well, because I'm working in the round, I don't need the plus 2. But I couldn't even believe that that came out just perfect. 6, 6, 6, 6. So anyway, that is my hauls. That is my FOs. And that is the WIP I am working on. Now, I do have a video, which I haven't learned to point to or add into. another video that you could click on it. But it is the very last video I did before this. It is my Pebbles and Pathways crochet hat. It is a beautiful textured hat. It's very nice. I've seen different colors used, solids, and like striped hats. It's a really beautiful pattern. I do have a written pattern in my Etsy shop now. So I did put that in the description box of the Pebbles and Pathways hat. So, tutorial. It's been a long week. Okay, so anyway, that is it. Oh, keep watching because I have a matching cowl for the hat. And I have 2 different stitch counts where you can make it a little looser or you can make it like all nice and snuggly up to your neck. I should have brought that over here, but I'll probably include some pictures at the end of this video so that you can see how that cowl works out. So yes, keep an eye on my videos because there will be a matching cowl for the Pebbles and Pathways hat called the Pebbles and Pathways cowl. Anyway, I've rambled and talked way too much. It is at 26. Remember to subscribe, watch through the videos. It really helps with the analytics. I appreciate all of you guys joining me and being a part of my YouTube world. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you. Bye.